Well, holy smokes, I tell you what, it is raining. This is what you call raining cats and dogs there, Roger. We just got loaded over here in Westlake, Louisiana, and got soaking wet. I had to change my clothes. I got up this morning and grabbed a shower, and okay, here's the bridge. Got up this morning, grabbed a shower, put on fresh, clean clothes, drove 15 minutes over here to Westlake to get loaded, and I got soaking wet. You know, having to get in and out of the truck and close the doors and do the placards because we're a hazmat load. And man, I got drowned, you know. But anyway, we got her loaded and had to change clothes again. That's where I was going with that story. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. This rain is, I mean, it's really coming down. But anyway, so we got loaded and super sacks. Let's see, I think there's 5 single ones. And that old guy, he's been loading trucks for 30 years. You know, he's getting ready to retire, but he said, are you going to strap? Load locks? What are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to strap. I'm going to strap every single one. Well, then he got agitated. You know, he's like, you must be Landstar. And I'm like, yes, sir. Of course, I guess he knew I was Landstar anyway, right? But I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with it, you know? I guess he has trouble. The majority of the Landstar guys want to secure their load, you know? And, well, I know there's super sacks, but DOT still mandates that you strap them. So I strapped all the singles and strapped the tub doubles on the end, you know, and it worked out great. We wasn't in each other's way. I strapped as he went, and it all worked out really good. So he turned out kind of nice in the end there. He was just a little frustrated at first because I was going to strap him. But listen, guys, the point of the story is, the driver is the one responsible for load securement. So if anything happens, it is your baby. You are the one that pays for it. The shipper doesn't pay. The guy loading it with a forklift, he doesn't pay. Your company doesn't pay. You are responsible for load securement. So it doesn't matter what he says. Oh, you don't have to strap those. It's up to you to know the load securement laws and go with that, you know, because you are the one that pays the fines. So don't let nobody tell you what you have to do or don't have to do, because it's your job to know your job. You know. And so anyway, just remember that you're the one that's responsible. I'm gonna try to get past this 4-wheeler. There's a lot of water on the road. We only run like 40, but I don't want to be behind that 4-wheeler if he hydroplanes and spins out into my lane and winds up getting T-boned by a big, large Peterbilt. Right when we got on the big road back there, right before we turned the camera on, there was 2 Ford F-250s, and it looked like one of them came across the median and hit the other one head on. So, very dangerous, man. Very, very dangerous. In situations like this, I like to stay in the left lane. And the reason why is that people will go a lot slower in the right lane, or they just stop on the shoulder because the visibility is very poor, and then they decide they get tired of sitting there because the windshield wipers are going really fast, and they okay, it's clear up some, and then they just pull right off the shoulder, right in front of you. So in heavy fog or rain, I will run the left lane, provided I'm not a traffic hazard or nuisance in the left lane. You know, see, I'm maintaining a decent speed. There's no one behind me, so we will maintain the left lane. It is the safest location to be in this situation. So like right here, we got all these trucks over here in the right lane, and they are all tailgating, you know. So if something was to happen, the guy in the front has to do an emergency stop. These other guys they do not have time to react. So why they want to do that is beyond me, you know. Very unsafe practice right there. And I don't want to be bunched up nowhere around them, so I'm going to try to ease on past them and go on. I have decided my headlights are they were just too bright to look at. I think they're aimed up a little bit, so I probably need to aim them down. I was even walking back to the truck when they're on. They are just quite blinding, you know. So I need to aim them down a little bit, I do believe. And that would probably help my visibility as well. I have been bright lighted a few times, and I have had a few truck drivers that just, you know, old school truck drivers just don't like that LED type lighting. They like the old incandescent yellow stuff. They don't like the halogen bulbs. They don't like the LEDs, and they'll get all kinds of mad, ticked off at you regardless of whether they are blinding them or not. But on a car level, I think they are too bright, so we'll aim them down this weekend. So anyway, we are in Louisiana. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. We got that load out of Farmington, New Mexico, that went to Humboldt, Texas, and I will call you guys back shortly. Well, I don't have any idea where we was in that conversation, and the stinking phone rang and messed it up. So I apologize for that. I think we already discussed the load securement, didn't we? That's your responsibility. It's your job to know how to secure the load, no one else's. We talked about the left lane. I could have showed you a prime example of that just a few moments ago, because there's a pickup truck on the right shoulder, and he came right off the shoulder from a dead stop into the right lane. And here is another example of a tailgating scenario. That's not even a following distance there, dude. You know, people just drive down the road with their heads, I don't know, but you want to stay away from people like that, you know. And we are not speeding, and we are not driving in an unsafe manner. Okay, so just because we passed those two vehicles just then does not mean we are flying. But we're not even doing 60, okay? And the rain has lightened up. So hopefully we'll get out of this little red cell pretty soon. But anyway, there's that. So we will see you guys in a little bit. I think I told you, right? We oh no, I did not. We did not finish that topic. So we picked up in Farmington, New Mexico, and took that load to Humboldt, Texas. I think we discussed that in a video or two prior to this one. We delivered in Humboldt, Texas on Saturday. There was some loads coming out of Texas on Saturday with there's 3PL stuff. I called on a few. Spent like 5 or 6 hours on Friday trying to book a load for either Saturday or Monday. with some crappy 3PL agents. Thought I had 2 different ones booked going to just south of Chattanooga there to Georgia. 2 different times, but it turned out they called back an hour later and said nope, the customer covered it with another truck. So that's what happens with 3PL freight. We will get into that topic one day, not today. But anyway, so I wasted a few hours with that kind of stuff and lost other load board searches because of it. So we got aggravated and made the decision to put the truck in the Rush Peterbilt shop to get that stainless hood surround put on. Now, had I had known that they wasn't capable of installing the stainless hood surround, I would not have stayed there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to do that. So Monday we put the truck in the shop for the stainless surround. It didn't work. They scratched the other one up even more than it was already scratched up, taking it off. And so we had to buy a new, well, we didn't have to, but we bought a new factory hood surround, which was $2,000, not the $1,400 that Rush Peterbilt in Tulsa told me. They were giving me a deal. So anyway, so it cost us about $3,000 Monday to fix just the hood surround. So add that $3,000 plus the $1,089 for the headlights, plus I ordered a outer ring for that headlight that's beat up. So that's another $200. So $4,300 will be my final repair bill. That guy hitting me that I got paid $3,700 for. And the reason why is Tulsa gave me a good rate on labor and parts. Doing me a favor. They didn't know it wasn't me that was paying the bill. So I couldn't get those prices matched anywhere in the country. Had I known that, I would have went to Tulsa and let them honor their prices, you know. But anyway, not Tulsa's fault. But it is what it is. And London, Kentucky never got back with me on the estimate, because I physically went there and they took pictures and wrote down a lot of valuable information, but never did submit to me the estimate. So they will never see my business, you know. They didn't follow through, right? Life's lessons. But anyway, so we got that done on Monday. Oh, and the truck, hear how quiet it is? Listen. Amazing. They adjusted my clutch, and now I have 2 solid inches of free play. Well, that guy in Oregon really didn't give me a whole lot of free play. I mean, he adjusted it. I paid him to adjust it. But anyway, it's a totally different truck. So I cannot believe that all that noise was from the clutch being all the way from the top. And it's pretty much been there for a long time. So he told me if it came back fairly quickly, we've got to put a clutch in it, and that's not warranted. But I will argue that point. I mean, it's a brand new truck, you know, and it's been like that for a long time. I got the video footage to prove it, right? But it's not driver here. I mean, the thing's got 80,000 miles. If a driver wore a clutch out within, holy crap, that guy needs to be fired, right? So, but anyway, we'll see how it works and how it goes. If we have to pay for it, we have to pay for it, because technically it is a wear item. But hopefully it'll be fine, you know, but I just don't see how it can do that kind of noise for that period of time and not cause any damage anywhere. But anyway, there's some more of my ramblings, and we will stop rambling for a while because I'm tired of talking. And we'll catch you guys after a while. See ya. Well, I know it's dark now. We made it. We're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We just stopped and washed the truck. It was filthy from that monsoon rain in Louisiana. The radar shows to be just on the edge of 59 on the southern edge, which means it's already came across. So I'm hoping the roads, because right here the roads are fairly dry, so I'm hoping between here and Chattanooga we'll have dry roads. But anyway, if it's just a drizzle, I don't think we'll be as bad as it was. I just did not want to go home as nasty as I was. So anyway, I don't know if I told you guys earlier today, we did that load from Farmington to Humble, and then we put the truck in the shop on Monday, paid all that stinking money. It was a very upsetting day, because if the surround had worked, it would have just cost me about 5 hours worth of labor, and everybody would have been happy. But the stainless surround did not fit, so we had to buy a new surround, and blah blah blah. Went back with factory. Had I had known all that, I would not have stayed in Houston to mess with the surround. I think this middle lane's dry. Ain't nobody behind me, so we're gonna become a middle lane truck driver. Right lane's still a little damp. So, yeah, I wouldn't have stayed in Houston to just replace that factory surround. I would have done it elsewhere, you know. But I was wanting to get that stainless on there and be excited, but it is what it is. So after that, Tuesday we picked up a load in Pasadena that delivered to Baton Rouge on Tuesday. Picked it up Tuesday and delivered it Tuesday. Really easy, high dollar run. So and then we couldn't find many loads out of the Baton Rouge area. There was about a dozen loads there, but they were going places that I didn't want to go, like Minneapolis, Minnesota, or Kansas, or back into Texas. So we expanded our search radius out to 150 miles, and lo and behold, a load from a real agent 110 miles away had a load going to Chattanooga for a really good rate. Well, I said let's go a really good rate, a decent rate, way north of my cutoff of what I will pull for, and so it worked out good. So we got a load going right to the house. We'll be there. Today's Wednesday. We deliver at 10 a.m. Thursday morning, and then we go home, and we'll look for a load out of the house on probably Monday. So that's that. So yep, just washed our truck in the rain, but to see the road's dry. I got a load going home, and once I post this video, it should be pretty well caught up, and then I think the next video will be the so you want to become a truck driver. But it will be I gotta watch it because I did 3 different video clips of that, and I didn't take notes or write anything down, so I gotta watch my own ramblings and see what I said. and whether or not we make or redo a remake, and go from there. And then the video after that will be going from a company driver to an owner-operator, and we'll go through the process of that. That'll be part 2. So part 1 is becoming a truck driver. Part 2 is becoming a owner-operator, and that's that. All right, we'll see you guys later. If we don't do another clip, because it's dark, you guys give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share the video. Hey, we are almost to 10,000 subscribers. We're like at 9,750, I think. So we're almost there. So share it on your social media, or so we can get us up to 10,000. And for you guys living in different places of the world, I left you in the comments, and my little comment box there, I left a P.O. box and a mailing address. If you guys want to mail me a postcard from your hometown, whether it's Kalamazoo, Michigan, or Seattle, Washington, or Sicily, Italy, or something. Sicily, Italy? Yes. So, or Australia, or wherever it is you are watching me from, drop me a postcard in the mail. The P.O. box is listed in the comment box. So check it out. I look forward to getting your postcards. Maybe we will do a video segment one day of about your hometown. Whatever you write in your postcard, we'll do a little video clip of it. Say we got a postcard from Mr. Jimmy T, California. Mr. Jimmy T, if you're watching this, you are a pain in my butt, sir. So, Mr. Jimmy T, send me a postcard, buddy. And Sam O, I don't know what the O stands for, but Cali King, Sacramento, you wanted to shout out? There you go. One kid wanted me to blow the horn, so there's the horn. So let's see, what else we got? Shout out. That truck driver went off the road, but I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's texting. I'm sure he couldn't hear my horn blow. But anyway, yeah, because he just ran off the road again. He's probably eating a sandwich. But anyway, there's a lot of shout outs there. But guys, I can't keep up with all the shout outs, and I really don't want to try to rack my brain to remember all that. But it's kind of cool, right? So you guys send me a postcard, and like I said, we'll do a video clip of that. We'll show whatever postcard it is you send me, and go with that. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the mailbox, right? So leave me a comment, a like, subscribe, hit the little bell. That gives you notifications when I upload a new video, and share the video so we get this guy up to 10,000. Maybe 10,000 subs, little milestone, right? Okay, see you guys on the next one. Be careful. Okay, good morning. We spent the night in Rising Fawn, Georgia, at the Pilot here at exit 4 on 59. We nosed into this parking spot. Now we got to back out of it. See how rude some of these people are. Anyway, we got a delivery over here in Chattanooga. It delivers at 10 in the morning. It is currently 9 local time. These guys just keep on coming. So we go slow and be courteous and ask for permission to back out into the aisleways, But we still got our hood I can go right and get out of this place. Let's go find out. Anyway, we got our truck washed in Tuscaloosa. I think I told you in that last video. It's a pretty crappy wash job. My wheels are nasty and my trailer rails are nasty, and it's just all around a bad job, you know. So I gotta go home and look at that all week probably until I fix it, you know. And I will have to fix it because it is pretty bad. Right now we're gonna go home and make this delivery, take it to the house. These guys just park everywhere around here, you know. And let's park in the driveway. This is a pretty good sized truck stop, and that's why I came here. I got here about was it 10 o'clock last night? About 9 o'clock local time. And I was able to I had my choice of parking spots, so I picked a nice, easy, safe one, you know, to
turn right onto your Head Cove Road,
park it.
and turn left.
But anyway, we're gonna go over here and make this delivery and go home for a few days. So today's Thursday. And when I get this video uploaded, I'm behind on videos. I'm trying to get them as caught up as possible. I was all caught up until I went to California. Well, that one clip got left off the end there. Now, we didn't stop at that stop sign. We just stopped 20 feet sooner than normal. So any of you keyboard warriors want to email that, make sure you include that part that we stopped. Yes, sir. But anyway, it's pretty cool seeing trees again. And you know, when you go west and back, you really don't get to see these beautiful rolling hills with this foliage all over it. And fall is not fully turned here yet. It might be because it's just been dry. So I don't know what the fall color is going to look like this year, but I'm going to take a bike ride out on Sunday and see if I can't go find some fall color. And depends on which helmet I wear, whether I wear the full face or the half helmet. If I wear the GoPro or not on my head. If I do the half helmet, I can do the GoPro. If I do the full face, I cannot do the GoPro. Because anywhere else I'm out, vibrations just, it doesn't work. I've tried it, you know. And but I got this Hero 5 now. I think it has built-in stabilization. We may have to give it a shot. And now that I got the audio, and now that I got the video clip, I can take out the audio, get rid of all the wind noise, just add music. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really don't like messing with all that camera junk while riding. I like to go out there and ride, not have to worry about batteries being charged or if it's recording or not. It's just, whew, Lordy. Anyway, I forgot where I was going with this video when I turned the camera on, so yep, I don't know. Anyway, we will oh, we got our smoked roof lights at home from Peterbilt Steve, because they don't make those things. You have to paint them. And his rigging shop does a fairly decent job on them. And so we'll get our clear roof lights changed out to smoked. And then we'll get some window tint and do all our other lights. And then everything will have a smoked light theme. And we had Peterbilt shop on Monday activate the wiring for the turn signals on the mirrors. These trucks are pre-wired inside the dash for the turn signals, because some of the trucks you can get turn signals on the outside of the mirror, I think. These old school mirror brackets I already have a hole in the mirror itself for the so you can mount one of those lights like I have on a bumper, lollipop lights on the mirror bracket. So I had them programmed with the computer, and so they are activated to blink. So I just got to get them installed. But you got to take the dash out, the breathers off, so you can get to the wire inside the mirror arm. It's a pretty involved. Excuse me. It's a pretty involved process for that stupid little light, and they won't work as a running light unless you tap into a dash wire light. So if I can find one of those, then we'll proceed forward. But like I said, it's a pretty involved process. Even getting the wire through the mirror arm itself, so that's wired internally, not just a wire on the outside of the mirror bracket. So anyway, I try to do it correctly and do it right, but like I said, it's a lot of work for a stinking little light. Well, anyway, so we'll get the roof lights put on and show you the before and after of that. And I need to go to the parts store, I guess, and buy me some window tint and a good razor blade to cut the circles and tint the lights. So, yep. But anyway,